Good morning to everyone, and welcome to the Golden Triangle 5, your 5-minute local update for Tavares, Eustis, and Mount Dora, Florida. I am J.R. Cox.
And I'm Kayla Cox, and we are realtors with Van G. Berry Signature Realty, which is located at the corner of Kurt and Artis in Eustis.
That's right, and you can find us online at thejrcoxgroup.com or on your favorite social media website. I guess they're called websites. Social media service.
Maybe.
And YouTube. Some people don't consider YouTube social media.
Right.
But we're on there as well. You can find out all kinds of things.
Right.
So, Kayla, after people are done looking us up on the interwebs, what can they do today?
Well, the really big news is that Panera Bread finally opened. It technically opened yesterday, but maybe the crowds have died down a little bit. It was really, people have been, it feels like years that they've been talking about when's it going to open, when's it going to open. It's finally open. You can go get, coffee, sandwiches. They make a lot of different things, soups. Pasta, even baked goods. I think they started out right just as like a bakery, and then now it's just kind of exploded with a lot of locations, and they're really successful. So good coffee, we've had that before.
Yeah.
And it's got a drive-through.
Always a positive.
Right.
And I actually have several gift cards from
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Panera
we'll have to
Bread
go.
because my dentist gave it to me, even
Right.
though there was no Panera Bread around here.
Right.
So
But now we have no excuse
that's
not
right.
to use those.
That's
so.
right. Now I just have to find the gift cards.
Right. And also they have free Wi-Fi there, so that's good. You can go, maybe sit there and work and have your coffee. And they're open every day from 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. So
Very good.
there
Very
you
good.
go. So looked kind of gloomy outside today. Is that pretty much an indicator of what we should expect?
Yes, continually, and it's not raining. I think we're just going to have some rain in the afternoon and rain tomorrow afternoon, but gloominess throughout the day, which is it's kind of nice sometimes.
It is, and it's
Unless-
nice and green now.
That's right. Yeah, our lawn is super green.
Yes. And the grass is super long.
That's right.
Because of all the rain. Okay, so now it's time for the Golden Triangle Real Estate Minute. In the last day, we saw 14 homes actually go listed for sale.
Wow, that's good.
Yes, that was surprising. And we had 4 more go under contract and 4 sell. So that's good. That's actually more homes on the market, so more homes for buyers to choose from, which is always a good thing.
And a mix of new construction and resales.
Right, so just a good mix.
Yeah. So the real estate question of the day is, what is a short sale? A lot of people ask that question. They are interested in buying one maybe, but they don't really know what it is. So a short sale means that the bank is going to accept a price of the property short of what they are owed. So let's say a house was purchased or a mortgage was taken out on a property for $150,000. The bank is still owed $130,000, but they are willing to accept less money than that in order to relieve themselves of that asset. Or I guess at that point it's a liability
Right.
for them and not an asset. So that's the short of what a short sale is. Now, as far as buying one, you really only want to look at buying one if your timeline is flexible.
Very flexible. Right?
Yes, because it's likely that you could get under contract with the seller, but you won't know about the approval of the purchase from the bank for months, maybe even a year sometimes. So you could get under contract and then a year later fall out of contract, and so there you are. A quick story I'll tell you about that is I had a client who was under contract to purchase a short sale, and then after a year went by, the bank decided to foreclose on the property. So even though my client was under contract, they had to then bid against other buyers when the property was foreclosed on. Ultimately, they did win. They had to pay just a little bit more than they were going to pay on the short sale, but they had to wait a year to get there. So that way you just know that there is that possibility of delay.
Yeah. And a lot of times they're listed, right? The price seems so nice because a lot of times it's a good bit less than what you are expecting for a house of that
Right.
quality, and then it ends up that's not really the true price
Right.
when it's all said and done.
The bank is going to want more than what it's listed at.
Okay, well, that's all for today. Thank you for joining us on the Golden Triangle 5, your 5-minute local update for Tavares, Eustis, and Mount Dora, Florida. If you have more questions about the local real estate market, leave us a comment below.
Very good. Bye bye.
Bye bye.